on the mountain, over the hill and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. Y'all remember when I used to like sing at the beginning of all my videos? That was like so fun, right? I'm not going to start doing it again, but I just want to let you guys know real quick that I'm actually thinking about starting a music channel. So if you guys want to see that, if you guys want to hear that, then let me know in the comment section down below. What's up, CherishingFlo fam? Welcome back to my channel. We're all about love, positivity, being a girl boss, and everything in that vicinity. In today's video, I am talking about why I did not go to college. Everybody is always talking to me about college, asking me about my majors. That's like one of the main questions you get asked when people ask you how old you are. So we're going to talk about why I did not go. If you're new to this channel, then go ahead and subscribe and turn the notification bell. If you're not new to this channel, then welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for loving me as much as I love you. And yeah, let's get right into the video. I know a lot of people have said things like, oh, I always knew school wasn't for me when it came to college, right? Well, I'm not one of those people. I never really necessarily said going through school in middle school, high school, and elementary school that school wasn't for me. I've actually always been pretty good at school. Now, the motivation may not have always been there, but the ability was always there. I always picked up on stuff like that. I usually aced tests. The only things I ever failed was like assignments that I just chose not to do. But other than that, I rarely had an issue. I wasn't one of those people that had to study super hard, and I usually did pretty well. So the reason that I actually chose not to go to college, and this is me being as honest and as blunt as I possibly can. I know there are going to be adults in my life who may watch this video and frown upon it. I know that, you know, Black education is super duper important, and I am an advocate for it. I would never tell anybody not to go to college unless you were someone who, like me, was completely unmotivated by the idea. Now, some people can go to college completely unmotivated. There's nothing in particular they want to do. They just feel like, oh, I'm going to go to college because my parents want me to go, and they still do well. However, I'm one of those people who, if I have no motivation to do something, I probably won't do well. And college is not free. If college is free, I would have went. But the fact is, college is not free. And I felt as if I was wasting my money going to some place that I didn't have any desire to go. And I also didn't feel like what I wanted to do needed a college education. Now, I believe in education, but I do not always believe that college is necessary for you to be an educated person. There are people who assume and think, even after knowing me for a very long time, that I graduated from college because I am not an uneducated individual. That is because I have learned the art of educating myself. I read, I learn, I watch videos, I've seen lectures about things that I find interesting, but I do not want to pay $20,000 to relearn algebra, to relearn science. Now, I'm not saying that that does not have its uses. I'm not saying that college in itself is not something that is important for a lot of people. I am just saying that college was not important for me, and I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars on something that is not important for me. That is my viewpoint on it. I get told often like, oh, you need a backup. I'm not one of those people who think I need a backup. And if I did have a backup, then my backup would simply be doing something else that I love, which is being a nanny. I don't need a college education to do that. I've been doing it since I was 18. I love it. I am really freaking good at it. And I didn't need to go to college to do it. So again, didn't need to pay thousands of dollars to do this. Now, some people want their nannies to have a college education, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if I were to spend thousands of dollars, you're not gonna pay me $300, $400, $500 a week to do anything, period. If I'm going to pay thousands of dollars for a career, I need to be making sure that that career is gonna bring me bank, because thousands of dollars is an investment to me. In my personal opinion, it is an investment. It is either going to be an investment in a passion or a very financially lucrative career choice. Those are my only options as far as college was concerned. If it's not one of those things, then it's done for me. Now, with that being said, some of you may recall a video that I made a little while ago called Why I Decided to Go Back to School. Because I did decide to go back. Now, what I did not decide to do was go back to regular college. What I instead decided to do was to go back to take a specified course for a certification in my niche, which is marketing and management, social media, online. A course dedicated to that only. No prereqs, no random classes about psychology that I don't care about. Only what's relevant to me and my business. Now, I do believe that certifications, there are certifications in all types of things, and I believe that that kind of education that is more niche specified can be extremely valuable. Now, did I necessarily think that I needed to do it? No. I didn't think I needed to do it. I wanted to do it because I wanted to learn more in different avenues. I do a lot of reading, but I wanted to learn more from hearing another person with experience share their knowledge and exchange ideas with other people taking the same course as me. That is the value that I found in this certification course that I still haven't even started. But y'all know I need to compartmentalize, baby step things. I am going to take the course, but okay. But long story short, I decided to make this video because I do get asked this question a lot. Why did you decide not to go to college? Did you always know you were going to be an entrepreneur? Let me be straight. When I was 18 and I left college, I never thought about starting a business. The only business I ever thought about starting was having my own daycare center. And that was still just an idea. No definitiveness. And I just knew I wanted to take care of kids. I knew what I wanted to do, and I knew that college wasn't necessary to do it, and therefore I chose no college. I decided to go straight into my career. Not everybody is like that. Not everybody needs to be like that. But me, I was like that, okay? That was me. I was the girl who said, okay, I want to take care of kids. I don't need a college degree to take care of a 1-year-old. And when I say kids, I didn't mean 6 and 7 and 8-year-olds, because to be quite honest, I don't really like older kids. But or 6 and 7, 8-year-olds are okay, but I don't want to teach them. But I love 1-year-olds. The infants to the 3 and 4-year-olds, that was my bread and butter, because I love the development that happens in that stage, from not being able to do anything and watching them be able to learn how to walk, how to talk, how to take care of themselves, how to put on their own shoes, all those simple, basic, everyday needs. I love watching a baby go from not being able to do any of it to be able to do all of it. It's just an amazing thing to see. And because I want to be a mother, nannying, I think, came to be naturally, because I know that I want to be a mother, but I also know that right now is not the time. And so nannying was a good outlet for me. I've always wanted to be a mother, but I also always knew that I didn't want to have a child at 18 and 19 and 20. So nannying was a good leverage for me to take care of kids in a way that I enjoyed without feeling that baby fever 24/7 and then messing up, making a mistake of my life. So I knew that this was something that I could do long term. And so I decided not to go to college. Later on, I tried to go back to college for a little while, but I was 100% unmotivated and I could not focus, because I was just thinking about all the things I would have rather have been doing than what I was doing. And I'm one of those people that I need to at least kind of have some sort of motivation. Even if I don't enjoy what I'm doing, I need to have a motivation for it. And in my mind, I was getting an education to take care of kids that I was already taking care of at that time. I was getting a college degree in early childhood development so that I could possibly make $12 an hour at a daycare center. In my mind, the money that I was shelving out to get this degree was not being made back as a daycare teacher, and it made no sense to me whatsoever. And so I couldn't go through with it. There are people in my family, and there are people in my boyfriend's family who push the ideal of going to college and getting your education and getting your degree. And the fact that I didn't is frowned upon by a lot of people. And I get that. I understand it. I feel it. I feel you, sis. I feel you, bro. And I know that everybody believes in this backup plan and that an education can always come in handy. But that is only, to me, if you're somebody who is going to go backwards and decide that you're going to be a teacher or you're going to be a this. It's important if you have passion in that as well. If I had a passion to be a middle school teacher, just so that I could have that financial stability, then I would do college. But it's not worth it to me, because I would be paying loans for the rest of my life to do something that I don't love to do every day. And I cannot do that. I just can't. I know that a lot of people can, a lot of people will, but I can't. And this is, to me, this is not the same age where you need the college education in order to be a successful Black business owner or a successful Black anything. I am an advocate, believer that you can be a success without the standard education. Now, not without education at all. You need to be educating yourself. You need to be learning. And if you're not a self-learner, if you're not somebody who can retain knowledge and pick up knowledge by reading yourself and watching the videos yourself, then maybe you should go to college, even if you're not motivated to do it. But I'm the type of person who I'm self-motivated. I can learn from simply reading, and I retain what I'm learning about, especially if it's about things that I'm passionate about things that I want to be educated about. But I'm not going to lie to you. I have zero desire to be educated in calculus and chemistry. Zero desire. I have zero desire to pay money to learn about those things that I have absolutely no desire to know about. It just, for me, those two things, the fact that they don't go together and the fact that I don't have a desire to do it is what keeps me from doing it. I don't have any other excuse. I know that there are a lot of people who frown on my decision not to go to college, and I do understand your point of view. I feel you. There are a lot of people who, like I said in my other video about 9-to-5s versus entrepreneurship, who need stability over passion, and I am just not one of those people. So that is why I decided not to go to college. If you are a college goer, let me know why you decided to go to college, how you feel about college, if you feel like it is necessary for everyone, if everybody should go to college or trade school or whatever. If you feel like that's necessary in order for you to be educated, then let me know that in the comment section down below. I will not be mad at you. Your opinion will not offend me in any way, form, or fashion. I promise you I'm not going to care because I'm going to live my life and you're going to live yours, right? Okay, so let me know your thoughts and how you view this topic. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss. Let's have a conversation in the comments, shall we? Because this is a big topic and this is something that comes up a lot in my life, especially now that I'm in my mid-20s. And all of my friends have graduated college if they went. So yeah, if you haven't already, then go ahead and subscribe and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future Girl Boss videos. And if you made it to this point in the video, then leave a books emoji in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave your thoughts down there. Turn on that notification bell, turn it on, please. And yeah, follow me on my socials, CherishingFlo_ on Instagram and CherishingFlo on everything else. I love you guys ever so much, and I will see you in the next video.